I got my daughter meat rabbits for her second birthday, not as pets, but as food. This is the story of why we decided to raise animals for meat, starting with rabbits.
Papa. Papa.
So I got my daughter meat rabbits for her second birthday.
Papa.
We had actually been thinking about getting meat rabbits for quite a while, but our daughter's birthday actually triggered us to commit, to actually do it. We are tired of this crap meat that you buy in the store. We want to eat high quality, well-raised meat. So we decided to get meat rabbits. Today's meat that you buy in the store is actually really fucked up. The animals, they are living in extremely small cages. They are stuffed with antibiotics, disgusting stuff. In today's society, we are very separated from the process. The only interaction we have with the meat is on the shelf in the store. And then we take it home, we cook it and we eat it. But we don't really think about that this is actually from an animal. I hear people that are really animal friends, as they say, but they think that, oh no, would you kill a rabbit? I mean, if you eat at McDonald's, you're not really a animal friend. If you have somewhat of a brain, you can actually understand that the meat that is served at McDonald's and fast food restaurants is crap. The animals are raised in a horrible way, and it's really the time that you stop consuming that kind of meat and stop supporting that kind of meat production. So we decided that it's time to take action and create our own protein. We have decided to raise our meat rabbits in a colony, which means that they will be living the whole group together in this big cage. We have also the capacity to divide this big cage and to divide this house. But we have started out with 2 females and 1 male. So for the autumn they will have babies, and hopefully we will have our first meat harvest at around Christmas maybe. We will try to raise them all year around because we want meat all year. And people that think that we're crazy that we eat rabbits, I mean, that's just wrong. But I understand the people that think that eating rabbits is scary maybe, but a chicken is not as cute as a cute little rabbit. Another thing that is really good with this is that Leia, our daughter, she will grow up understanding where meat comes from. In today's society, most of the children that are raised, they think that meat comes in a served chicken nugget from McDonald's, or they don't see the whole process, the source, where it comes from. So I believe that this is a gift for Leia. Rabbits as pets, but also to understand the life cycle, to understand that meat comes from a life. You have to kill an animal to eat meat. And that's just something you have to understand. And when you understand this, the consciousness about life and death gets deep. I respect the animals that we eat. That's why we got these meat rabbits. So we built this cage, and this house for them to live in. And we built it from only recycled materials. So this is the home for our meat rabbits. When we actually decided to get these rabbits, we started off with building this little house, and we made it so we can separate the inside. If it somehow doesn't work raising them in a colony, we can divide them into smaller groups. Then we built this big cage, and I decided to have a large and a high cage so we can actually stand up in there. And I'm really thankful that we started off with this big cage and not a small cage, so we have the capacity to expand this meat factory. The roof, I made it so it leans towards that side, and that's because in the winter I want to be able to cover the ceiling with a plastic sheet so they have a nice and dry space in there. But now in summertime, I think it's nice that they have the sun and a bit of shade, and the grass in there can actually grow because the rain falls on the ground and the sun shines on the ground. So yeah, let me show you the house. So this is their house, and the roof, we're able to take up the roof like this. So they have their cozy home in here with a dry space where they can hide and feel at home and feel at peace. So every day our rabbits get to jump around in this out cage and eat fresh grass. The beauty of this is that they transform grass that we humans can't eat into meat, into high quality meat. This out cage works really good. They get their nutrition, and it also works really good as a lawnmower. The type of rabbit that we chose to get is a mixture of New Zealand and French Lop, I think it's called. And both these types are dedicated meat rabbits, so they grow big in a short period of time. One more thing of why we chose to get meat rabbits is because the process of processing the meat is much more easy than plucking a chicken with feathers everywhere. When you slaughter a rabbit, it's really easy. You just take away the fur and there you have the meat. And then we have this beautiful fur to make handicrafts out of. I really look forward to continue this journey with our meat rabbits. So you know that we live here off-grid in our tiny house, and we wanted to take this homestead to the next level. And that's why we chose to get meat rabbits. So one day we will have to teach our daughter about death and how to process a meat rabbit. Do you think we will manage it? Subscribe to see how this goes and follow our journey. So I got a question here from Ryan Fischel, and I thought that it would be soothing to answer this question in this video. Have you ever thought of going vegan? Thanks. When I was 19, I was on the vegan diet for a year. No meat, no milk, no butter, only greens. But I felt that it was a quite boring diet in the way that I did it. I didn't explore the vegan kitchen in its full respect, mainly substitute for meat, so like corn meat and stuff like that. But we try to eat as good as possible. We grow much of our own vegetables, and now we will be able to eat our own meat, our homegrown meat. And I think I share a lot of the ideas that vegans do, although I still eat meat. So our journey here on our homestead is that we try to eat as healthy and good protein as possible. In the future we will definitely have chickens to provide us with eggs, and in winter time we will be able to eat our own rabbit meat, and that feels really good. I remembered when Elin, my wife, when she was pregnant and when Leia, our daughter, was just born, Elin, she wanted real good protein from eggs. She wanted cheese and butter, and I think that is really good because she is giving away a lot of her energy to our daughter. So yeah, she needs a lot of good protein and energy, and I think it can be quite hard to breastfeed and provide energy for a newborn baby without eating animal protein. I'm sure you can do it, but we enjoy eating this stuff. And maybe in wintertime we will eat you as well. If you enjoy watching these videos, please hit that subscribe button and leave a comment. It's really easy for you to do, and it means a lot to me and supports our work here with a freedom path. Oh yeah, and if you're still here, please check out another video. Adios.